Welcome to our in-depth exploration of two fundamental concepts that shape societies worldwide: income inequality and wealth distribution. These aren't just economic terms. They represent the very fabric of how resources are shared, opportunities are created, and lives are lived. Today, we'll unpack what they mean, why they matter, and the complex forces driving them. Let's start with income inequality. Simply put, it refers to the uneven distribution of income among a population. Income, in this context, includes wages, salaries, profits from businesses, rents, and government transfers. When we talk about high income inequality, we mean that a small percentage of the population earns a disproportionately large share of the total income, while a larger segment earns very little. We often measure this using tools like the Gini coefficient, where a value of 0 represents perfect equality, which means everyone earns the same, and 1 represents perfect inequality, which means one person earns all the income. Understanding income inequality is crucial because it reflects the flow of money and resources within an economy. Now, let's distinguish this from wealth distribution. While income is a flow, wealth is a stock. Wealth encompasses all assets owned by individuals or households, minus their liabilities. This includes real estate, stocks, bonds, savings, and even valuable possessions. Wealth distribution, therefore, describes how these accumulated assets are spread across the population. It's often even more concentrated than income, as wealth can be passed down through generations, compounding over time. A family's wealth can provide a safety net, access to better education, healthcare, and investment opportunities, all of which can further widen the gap. The implications of significant income inequality and wealth concentration are far-reaching. Social impact. High inequality can lead to social unrest, reduced social cohesion, and a sense of injustice. It can erode trust in institutions and create a two-tiered society. Economic impact. Economically, extreme inequality can hinder growth. When a large portion of the population has limited purchasing power, aggregate demand can suffer. It can also stifle innovation if opportunities are not accessible to everyone. Political impact. Politically, concentrated wealth can translate into concentrated power, influencing policy decisions in ways that further benefit the wealthy, potentially at the expense of the broader public. This can undermine democratic principles. So, what causes these disparities? It's a complex interplay of factors like technological advancements. Automation and artificial intelligence can displace jobs, particularly in routine tasks, while increasing demand for highly skilled workers, leading to a skills premium. Second, decline of labor unions. The weakening of labor unions in many countries has reduced workers' bargaining power, contributing to stagnant wages for many. Third, tax policies. Regressive tax systems, where lower earners pay a higher percentage of their income in taxes, or loopholes that benefit the wealthy, can exacerbate inequality. Fourth, financialization. The increasing importance of the financial sector can lead to higher returns for capital owners compared to labor, further concentrating wealth. Fifth, inheritance and intergenerational wealth transfer. Wealth begets wealth. Those born into affluent families often have a significant head start, with access to better education, networks, and capital for investment. Sixth, education and skills gap. Unequal access to quality education and training can create a widening gap between those with in-demand skills and those without. Addressing income inequality and wealth distribution requires a multifaceted approach. 1. Progressive taxation. Implementing more progressive tax systems, where higher earners pay a larger percentage of their income, can help redistribute wealth. This includes higher taxes on capital gains and inheritances. 2. Investment in education and skills training. Ensuring equitable access to high-quality education and lifelong learning opportunities can empower individuals to adapt to changing labor markets. 3. Strengthening social safety nets. Robust social programs like unemployment benefits, affordable healthcare, and housing assistance can provide a crucial safety net and reduce poverty. 4. Minimum wage and labor policies. Increasing the minimum wage and strengthening workers' rights, including the right to unionize, can improve the income of low-wage earners. 5. Regulation of financial markets. Policies to curb excessive speculation and ensure fair competition in financial markets can help prevent the undue concentration of wealth. 6. Addressing systemic discrimination. Tackling discrimination based on race, gender, or other factors is essential, as these often contribute to economic disparities. Income inequality and wealth distribution are not merely abstract economic concepts. They are deeply human issues that impact lives, opportunities, and the very stability of our societies. Understanding their complexities is the first step towards building more equitable and prosperous futures for everyone. The choices we make today, in policy and in practice, will determine the kind of world we leave for tomorrow.